Hi, you're watching CNBC TV18 News Reel. I'm Archana Solanki. Let's get started with the cover story. A day after Prime Minister Narendra Modi made a strong pitch for a uniform civil code, Congress leader P. Chidambaram said that it cannot be forced on people by an agenda-driven majoritarian government, as it will widen divisions among people. Former Home Minister has alleged that Prime Minister Modi was batting for UCC to divert people's attention from issues of unemployment, price rise and hate crimes. He also alleged that the BJP is using UCC to polarize the society. The Aam Aadmi Party, on the other hand, has extended its in-principle support to Uniform Civil Code but added that there should be wide consultations with all the stakeholders. And new highs for the stock market. Sensex gained nearly 500 points and crossed 64,000 in today's trade. The Nifty touched 19,000 for the first time but ended the day just shy of that level. The mid-caps and banks were not far behind in what was a broad-based rally today. All sectoral indices ended in the green. Today's market rally added 2.2 lakh crore rupees to investors' wealth. The Enforcement Directorate has arrested Supertech Group Chairman R.K. Arora in a money laundering case. He was produced in the court today. He was summoned by ED 3 days ago and was being questioned. The ED had initiated a probe against Supertech Group of companies and others under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act on the basis of FIRs registered in UP, Delhi and Haryana. In the FIR, the company and its directors were accused of cheating the home buyers by collecting money from them. The FIR also alleged that they had failed in handing over the flats to buyers. Monsoon rains have hit most parts of India. Parts of Mumbai, Kolkata and Bengaluru have been waterlogged due to incessant rainfall over the last 3 days. The Met Department has predicted heavy rains in the coming days. A yellow alert has also been issued for Mumbai till Thursday. Meanwhile, due to the delayed monsoon, Mumbaikars will face a 10% water cut from July 1st. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi will be visiting violence-hit Manipur on 29th and 30th of June in a 2-day visit. He will visit the relief camps and interact with civil society representatives in Imphal and Churachandpur. Over 100 people have been killed in the ethnic violence between the Methi and Kuki communities. IIT Bombay is India's highest-ranked institute as per the QS World University Rankings. Not just that, it has also broken into the world's top 150 universities by climbing 23 positions and securing the 149th rank globally. Before IIT Bombay, the Indian Institute of Science was the only Indian institute which achieved this feat in 2016 with a rank of 147. However, in the latest edition of QS rankings, IISc's position has fallen from the 155th rank to 225th rank, while that of IIT Delhi has fallen from 174 to 197. International headlines now. Protests have intensified in Paris after a police officer shot a teen who failed to comply with an order to stop his car. The teen eventually succumbed to his injuries, while the officer has been detained on suspicion of culpable homicide. French President Emmanuel Macron has condemned the act, calling it unjustifiable. According to Belarus's President Alexander Lukashenko, Wagner leader Prigozhin is in the country days after the mercenaries' 36-hour-long insurgency posed an unprecedented threat to Vladimir Putin. However, the exact whereabouts of Prigozhin are unknown. Remember, Lukashenko has emerged as the unlikely mediator of the 11th-hour amnesty deal that agreed the withdrawal of Wagner's forces from Moscow. UBS plans to cut more than half of Credit Suisse workforce starting next month. Bloomberg reports that the Swiss banking group is looking to cut close to 35,000 jobs. The layoffs are a result of the bank's emergency takeover in March. The report also states that the cuts will happen in 3 waves, one by July end and another by September and October. Over 51 million people in South Korea are getting younger by a year or two thanks to the new law. Well, the country is fully adopting the international rule for calculating age. The country outlawed traditional way of counting age, which considers a person a year old at birth and adds a year every January 1. Since the early 1960s, South Korea is using the international norm for age calculation for medical and legal documents, but many South Koreans continue to use the traditional method for everything else. Now, that is going to change. 5 cases of malaria have been discovered in the US in the past 2 months, while the 5th case was reported in Texas. The other 4 were found in Florida. Since there hasn't been a case in the last 20 years, this news has caused concern. Florida reported the last case in 2003. And with that, it's a wrap. Thank you for watching Newsreel. We'll be back on Friday.